In a peaceful Zen monastery lived a young monk named Takeshi. He was deeply committed to his spiritual practice and pursued the path of enlightenment with utmost devotion. Under the guidance of his compassionate teacher, Master Ren, Takeshi continued to deepen his understanding of Zen teachings. One day, Takeshi approached Master Ren with a troubled face and a heavy heart. Takeshi admitted, "Master, I struggle with desires that interfere with my inner peace. Among them are masturbation and self-pleasure." Master Ren listened intently, his calm eyes filled with understanding. "Ah, Takeshi," he replied, "the journey to enlightenment is a journey of self-awareness and discipline. Desires are natural, but they can be like a turbulent river that clouds the clarity of the mind." Takeshi nodded, his inner turmoil gradually subsiding under the master's gentle words. "How can I overcome this attachment, Master? I wish to break free from its grip," Takeshi asked sincerely. Master Ren smiled. "To overcome desires, we must first know their causes. I will tell you 5 ways that if you do it, you will not masturbate again. 1. You should stop watching vulgar movies and inappropriate photos, because it is one of the main factors in stimulating sexual instincts. 2. Try to always be active, exercise, read books and fill your free time with good hobbies. 3. Always be with your friends and participate in group gatherings, and never be alone, because evil temptations will come to you. 4. This instinct is one of the most important human needs that God has placed in men, and the best way to control it is to get married. I suggest you get married as soon as possible." He continued, "Like persistent raindrops that eventually make a path on a rock, persistent self-discipline paves the way to inner strength and liberation. As we let go of attachment to desires, we gain self-mastery." Takeshi had a new sense of determination and purpose. From that day forward, he embarked on a journey of self-discipline and mindfulness. Whenever Satan's temptation came to him, he engaged himself in good deeds such as sports, study, games and meditation. And he would immediately come out of loneliness and talk with his friends and spend time. After a year, Takeshi married a beautiful girl and reached complete inner peace. One evening, as Takeshi was gazing at the moon shining its reflection on the monastery pond, Master Ren approached him. "Takeshi, I see the light of peace in your eyes," he said with a smile. Takeshi bowed respectfully and thanked him. "Master Ren, it is your wisdom and guidance that has illuminated my path. I have learned that true liberation lies in embracing the simplicity of the present moment." Master Ren gently placed a hand on Takeshi's shoulder. "Truly, my dear student, enlightenment is not to deny our humanity, but to transcend the limits of desire. Remember that the path of wisdom is the path of self-knowledge and the cultivation of inner strength."
In a bustling village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a renowned Zen master named Master Takeshi. His reputation for wisdom and serenity was known far and wide, and people would often seek his counsel. One day, an old man came to benefit from the wisdom of the Zen master. He told the Zen master that when he was 20 years old, he started masturbating and his life is destroyed. He could not get married, because he kept himself satisfied by performing masturbation. He couldn't find a job because he didn't have self-confidence. And he knew all this is because masturbation. Zen master looked at the old man sadly and asked, "How old are you now?" The old man answered, "I am now 70 years old, while I have no children, no home, no life, and I sleep on the street at night." The Zen master consoled him and said, "You must stop masturbation to have a peace of mind and self-confidence. I will tell you 3 of the disadvantages of masturbation. 1. Hair loss. Masturbation causes hair loss or thinning. This loss starts from the front of the head and may occur in other places as well. Masturbation causes hair loss in 2 ways. First, it disrupts the hormonal balance in men and thus hair loss begins. On the other hand, with each satisfaction, a certain amount of minerals are removed from the body through the semen, which causes the hair to be in an unfavorable condition in terms of nutrition, weaken and fall out. 2. Psychological damage. People who masturbate are often depressed and get angry easily. These people become isolated after a while and are ashamed to speak in a group friends. 3. Sexual disorders. One of the reasons that causes masturbation is that people are not satisfied with their sexual relationship, so they turn to masturbation. By continuing this process, they lose their sexual desire for their partner and become cold-tempered. But coldness is only one of the problems that may occur to a person. Another sexual disorder caused by masturbation is the conditioning of sexual satisfaction. In other words, a person is satisfied only in that situation and with that particular means, and loses his desire for a sexual partner or even a different situation. The old man was very sorry. He promised that he will stop masturbating, and he tries to live the rest of his life healthy and well. Yes, dear friend, try not to do that. And if you do, stop it now. Otherwise, it will be late and useless. In a tranquil village nestled between misty mountains and fragrant cherry blossoms, there lived a wise elder named Master Takeshi. Known for his profound insights into the human spirit, Master Takeshi was approached by a young villager named Koji, seeking guidance on breaking free from a challenging habit. Koji, who was caught in bad habits and felt guilty, came to Master Takeshi and said, "Master Takeshi, how to deal with bad habits such as masturbation and oversleeping and overeating?" "Dear Koji," began Master Takeshi, "imagine a lush garden overrun by weeds. To cultivate a garden of serenity, one must carefully tend to the soil and remove the weeds that hinder growth. Similarly, breaking free from a habit requires mindful cultivation of the mind and spirit." Master Takeshi then imparted 5 teachings, each offering a path toward breaking free from the shackles of unwanted habits. 1. To deal with overeating, you should try to stop eating before you are full, and don't eat until you are hungry, because even the best food tastes bad when you are full, and when you are hungry, a simple meal is so delicious for you. 2. To deal with sleeping too much, you should eat less and exercise more. When the body is active, boredom and laziness will disappear and vitality will return. 3. Replacing with positive seeds. To rid the garden of weeds, one must plant seeds of beauty, said Master Takeshi. Koji was advised to identify positive activities or habits that could replace the negative one, allowing the garden of his life to flourish with new, uplifting experiences. Master Takeshi continued, "You should try to occupy yourself with healthy activities, such as reading books, discussing with friends, and traveling." 3. Getting married is the best way to get rid of masturbation, because man is created for woman and woman for man. This is a natural thing, and the peace that family creates cannot be found anywhere. 4. Seeking knowledge. Try to be better every day than the last day and learn something new every day. And think about the universe for an hour and think about how this world was created with this greatness and who created it and who is its creator. It helps you to know more about yourself and the world around you. 5. Celebrating small victories. A garden is tended day by day, not in a single moment. Reminded Master Takeshi. Give thanks for every success and victory you get, and if you can, buy yourself a gift and give yourself a reward, so that motivation is created to achieve more successes. Inspired by Master Takeshi's teachings, Koji embarked on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. As he applied these principles to his life, the garden of his existence began to flourish, and the shadows of the unwanted habit slowly faded away. And so, in the quiet village embraced by misty mountains and fragrant cherry blossoms, the wisdom of Master Takeshi's teachings echoed through the hearts of those seeking to cultivate gardens of serenity and break free from the weeds that hindered their growth.